Alright guys, back in the garage again with the 454. So doing some more work to it. Pretty much what happened is why the whole rear end's missing is the rear brake completely locked up on me and I skidded about 20 feet. So the shoe, what happened, it's over here, mind the fan noise. Right here, this is the old shoe, and this part came off and got stuck and wedged inside of the wall of the brake drum. So this had to get replaced, so we put all new hardware in it, cleaned it up as best I could. This is the axle. We gotta get some grease for that. Clean this up. Chain, belt guard, rear pulley. Took that off because obviously I had to get the tire off to get that out of there. I also, while I'm down there, putting a brand new belt in. So this is the new belt. This is the old belt. You can kind of start seeing a little bit of white in there, where this is brand new. Threw the pipes back on the bike because I was trying to tune it because somebody messed with the pilot screws that are located right here. So this controls your fuel air mixture, and if they're not synced and set up correctly, your bike ain't gonna run right. So I was having a dead spot between 2,000 and 3,000 RPM, and I couldn't figure out the darndest why because I cleaned the carburetors like 3 times, and then I found out that those were where the pilot screws were. So I've been trying to adjust them. I about got it out, the dead spot out. Also checked the entire spark system over. It's good. The pickup coils are reading in spec. The igniter box I swapped with Jimmy's and it's fine. I have my other ones down there. But the igniter box was working correctly. The plugs were fouled up, so I cleaned them up. And that's what I'm gonna also check once the bike cools down to see if the plugs are fouled up or not. We got new air filters in here and the carburetors have been cleaned. So the only thing I couldn't do in the carbs was pull out the pilot jets because they were stuck in there. So I don't know if that could be my issue, is since the pilot jet is stuck in both of these carburetors inside the body, I can't get them out. I'm wondering, I did spray carb cleaner through, but I'm not sure if that got all the jet pores cleared. So that could be my issue. And that just decided it was gonna pop off here. Just about. So that might be why I had starting problems. This stupid connector, there's no plastic hold in there for it anymore because that's the new one. So yeah, it had the exhaust just rigged up. Everything else is working okay. I fixed my cooling fan because the thermostat switch at the bottom of the radiator wasn't working, and then I also found out that the ground wire to the radiator wasn't hooked up. I don't think it was ever there when somebody had worked on it. They just tossed it aside, so I had to make one up. So that's fine. So we got parts everywhere, but we're still looking good. And then also I had JL, while we had the bike off, go ahead and paint the swing arm here. So now it's all nice and better looking. We're just kind of worried about the tick marks for the axle adjuster, but I think if anything we're just going to take a screwdriver, we're going to scratch them out, but you can still read them. But it looks a lot better than what it looked like previously, so that was really good. So we are still working at it. I'm still drying here, and then I gotta just put everything back together and we'll see how the bike runs. And if anything, the only thing I might have to do is a valve adjustment. Might be an issue. That might be why I'm having that stuttering, or it might be the certain type of fuel I'm using. I don't know yet, because it calls for 91 octane and I'm using 87, so that might cause an issue. I'm not exactly sure yet, but we'll see how it goes. So all right, let's catch up in a bit, and hopefully the bike will be back together when I shoot the next video. It's going to need a lot of work done to it though, especially getting that belt drive on and getting the swing arm back on and getting all the rear brake assembly and the tire on and everything. That it's going to be a challenge, but I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. So see you then. All right guys, so we're back and she is back together. One piece again. Who knows how many times I've done this with this bike with my friends. I really appreciate everybody's help, helping me out. Almost 4 a.m. here, holy crap. But she's back. Rear tire's good. I mean, it's in gear right now. Take it out of gear. Rear tire's back on. Rolls smooth. Brakes working. I don't think the brake's dragging. I think that's the belt just hanging it up and slowing it down. we're just making final adjustments. Got new cotter pins, cleaned these axle nuts up, readjusted the brake lever. I don't know if the brake's grabbing or not all the time yet, but it doesn't seem like it is. So, but we're good. Fire's up. Still have to work on that idling problem, but she does run. So now time to go around the block and make sure everything's working, but I'm so ecstatic to have it back together again. So a few more little things hopefully to iron out, and then we'll be she'll be good. And the swing arm came out fantastic. JL painted. It is just, it looks so good. And he also ended up painting this brake support here too. And then there's the axle and the swing arm. Awesome. Just awesome, awesome. So, all right, let's see how she does.